All right, guys, welcome back to the Knives Fast channel, and let's do weekend review for the week of, what is this? Today is the 14th of November, 2025. We're going to jump right in and have some fun. Now, we got something really interesting going on today. You might be watching me on a vertical stream. You might be watching me on a horizontal stream. It looks like we got both of those actually going at once. They're supposed to all come into the one chat where I can read them. We'll see if that actually happens, and we have moderators both on the vertical side and the horizontal side, so you guys let me know how this works for you today, if you like it, if you don't like it, and we'll see how it goes. It gives people options. They can, what do you mean, is he late again? I was late by 2 minutes. It's all good. Gee whiz. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I don't know, it's all supposed to go in the one chat. Robin, it won't appear the same for you guys, I don't think, but we'll see. I don't know. I mean, I think if you're in the horizontal, you see the horizontal people. If you're in the vertical, you see the vertical. And for me, I see all of them in StreamYard, but I don't know, that could be wrong. I don't know. So let me know what you guys think, for sure. And it actually tells me on the screen if you're a vertical person. It tells me that it came from the vertical, like Bluminati is in the vertical. It looks like Keith just commented from the vertical, so on and so forth. All right, here we go. Freak Show is in the house. Be Shady. What's up, sir? Kevin Smith and Knives All channel members. Jim Miller, channel member and moderators over in the vertical side. It looks like Robin's here. Hello. Let's see. Who else is here? I don't know. Uncle Cow is in the house. What's up, dude? It looks like our friend Bless Knives is in the house. What's up, Donnie? Good to see you as well. Great to see. Yeah, trying to keep you divided. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. No, I'm trying to give people options. Sitting with the dentist with my daughter, wanted to say hi. Oh, you're good, Tim. Family first, as I always say. I just switched to the horizontal. There you go, Robert. Hello, sir. Whatever. I'm just going to try it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But we got a total of 15 people across both, it looks like, and only 3 in the vertical right now. So that's fine. We'll just see what happens. It gives people options, and it will be discoverable over on the shorts feed when people are swiping through. Yeah, that's good. There you go, Robert. I'm on horizontal, and I don't think I'm going to see the vertical people, but I feel bad. Well, just that's fine. Kathleen says hi, vertical people. We'll see if anybody even goes over there. There's 4 over there now. Kelly's Mishmash in the house. Kathleen in the house. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Kelly, for being a member. Keith is from his deer camp at the time. Hello, Keith, channel member and moderator. So is Jim and Freak Show. Good to have you guys for sure. Live from deer camp. I like it. I was trying to be funny. Yeah, no, I got it. Again, my sarcasm detector doesn't work very well. It's broken. I see a lot of folks in here that were at the knife meetup this past Sunday. That's the biggest part of this week, as we got to get together and have a good old time at the Virginia area knife meetup. Let me know if you guys think that should be an annual thing, and if we should do it again. I think people people that came thought we should do it again. So that sounds really good. Nick Travellini, what's going on, sir? Good to see everybody. Only the vertical kids are cool. Well, there's 6 of you now, so that's good. I like that. That's very, very good. A total of 18 folks in here. Good to have you guys. Now, this past week, YouTube decided to put the brakes on. We were coasting to 44,000, and then right about 44,600 we just put the brakes on and slowed way down. We were getting about 150 subs a day. We're now getting about 30, which is still good. I'll take 30 subs a day. So we're at 43,744 subs, and like I said, views have slowed down. It's all slowed way down, but it's okay. That's, we're getting into the holiday season, and it just happens. It is what it is. So welcome to any new folks. And I think you should do the Virginia knife meetup in Florida. All right. Hello, Mike Jernak. Hello, Oh Father. Good to have you guys here. Annually in Michigan. Yep. So I have to have one in Florida, one in Michigan. That sounds good. Well, I'm not retiring ever. I'm not going to be able to, but if I were to retire, that would be a good little thing. We could just do a tour of the country and have knife meetups all over the country. That would be fun. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Where are these people? Where are all these people? What does that mean? You're in the vertical. They're over on the horizontal side, Goondocks. I'm doing both today. What's your favorite sub? I like the number 11 at Jimmy John's. My favorite sub is none of them because I can't have them anymore because I'm gluten-free. So nope. I am a Jersey Mike's number 17 or 13. Wow. 13 guy, which is the Italian. But now I have to do it as a salad. We're going to have a meetup at Blade Show. Yeah, everybody come to Blade Show Atlanta, and we'll just get it over with. That sounds good. That sounds perfect. All right, guys. So we're going to jump in again. The knife meetup was so much fun. We had a really good time. It was absolutely incredible. So that was the big part of the week. It was fun. The most cool part of it was kind of having enough room to have individual tables where everybody could just set up their stuff and everybody could go from one table to the another. Look, and my friend Stu, who's my lifelong best friend, came, and I think he's a knife guy. He just doesn't have very many knives. And, he came and got to go see a ton of stuff and is all excited and, probably coming to Blade Show with me at this point. So that'll be really cool. Oh, Goondocks, I have no idea, dude. I can't tell you the answer to that. That it just doesn't work that way. I mean, it's just like Metal Complex has almost 1 million subs. And even his streams have a couple thousand people in them, even when he's giving stuff away. So I do not know how that works. I don't know. I'm hungry too, Keith. I ate a very brief lunch, very, very fast, just crammed some stuff down because I've been working out some stuff with my mom and selling her house. I think we got it all straight. Oh, Father says his plumber's 4 hours late. There you go. Yeah, that's what always happens, man. Yeah, I get it, CK. That I understand. That's the way it works. Sometimes you got to sell a bunch, and sometimes you can go buy more, and whatever else. Yep, I get it. Very cool, Keith. That would be awesome if you could work it out, sir. The Browns? He doesn't like the Browns, Tim. What are we talking about? He's a Packers fan. Oh, my goodness. All right. So this is the section of the show where I'm just going to inform you guys about a few things. One thing that dropped this week and some stuff that is available at a deal this week. Okay. So we're going to do that. By the way, congrats to Lefty EDC for. Oh, of course you're going to call me now. Nope. We'll talk to you later. I'm not working today. I'm off work today. Leave me alone. People you've been trying to get a hold of for days, call in the middle of your stream on a day you're off. Hello, Nick Travellini. We'll do this real quick before he can mute his speakers. Nice. Nice. One more. What the heck? I make the rules. Never forget that. I make the rules. There we go. Very, very nice. Thank you, Nick. I don't have a Daleka to give you a salute. There it is. Nick, here's your Daleka salute. Thank you, man. This see the vertical one over here. All I can show is the blade. Let's see. Let's do. There we go. That works. So there is your Daleka salute. It looks like there are. Well, it stopped playing. There are 10 people in the vertical, so definitely we'll play to both, and that sounds great to me. I like it. So very cool, Nick. Thank you so much. Thanks, Nick, says O'Father. Classic. Very, very cool. All right. So what was I saying? Congrats to Lefty EDC who sold out his screwdriver. Devo did really, really fast. And they've got, don't forget, next week. I almost forgot to bring this out. These go into things that came in this week as well. This is the Devo Growler XL. These are coming out next week on the 20th. This thing is phenomenal. This is my favorite growler. No, hands down, period. The reason is it's still thin. Yes, it's big. Yes, it's tall. But it's still thin. It opens really easily. It's very lightweight for its size. Feels absolutely phenomenal in the hand, and it is an absolute amazing slicer because of how thin that blade comes down at the bottom here. Very, very cool. Nice, oh father. Really great detent. Fantastic knife. These are coming out on the 20th. So also came out this week is the Tempest designed Kubi Microburst. Okay. These are available at kubiknives.com. And you can get these for 20% off with code NIVESFAST. Now, I just want to say this again. And again, you can agree with me. You can disagree with me. I know everybody's got a budget. I keep hearing the $35 shipping is killer. Literally, by using that code, it takes the shipping down to $15. And these are 105. Now, White Mountain will have some. So if you want to wait for that, that's great. I just don't know how many he's going to have. So that's why I keep saying that, because I'm worried everybody's going to wait for White Mountain and he's going to have like 5 of each. And then you're not going to get one. But I don't know. I don't know how that works. They came out fantastic. Yeah, Robin, they're shipping straight from China, dude. So with the tariffs, everything went bonkers with shipping. That's what it costs them to ship it to you because, again, the tariffs. I get it. Nobody wants to pay that much for shipping, but that is the way it works. So very cool. We do have 4-finger backed up grip, 4-finger choked up grip, really good control, very thin, very lightweight. I'm digging it for sure. And the way it snaps in here is absolutely fantastic. It has these screws inside the Kydex, which make it even more snappy going into the sheath. I'm digging that a lot. Carrier pigeon option. That sounds good. Hey, Big Red. JB in the house, channel member, moderator, and good old buddy. Good to see you, sir. Glad I got to see a tiny bit of your stream the other evening with Nelly. That was pretty fun. Rory's such a good dude. Sending that stuff to you guys. That is really, really, really cool. Welcome to everybody. I hope you're having as good of a day as you can. We'll see how it goes as the day goes on. Hopefully it gets better for you, but we'll see. Coffee. I want some coffee. I didn't drink enough of it this morning. Hey, Chuck It, what's going on, sir? So another reminder, Tim pointed out to us that these guys, all 4 versions were, I don't know if they still are. This is the Kubi Supercell by design for Tempest. And it is available. They are available at whitemountainKnives.com. You can use code Knives Fast at White Mountain, get 10% off, and these are $90 for contoured and milled titanium and 14C with a hole, with a full-on flipper. There are 4 versions. You got the fully grayed out version. You've got this beautiful guy. Yeah, there you go, Keith. That's awesome. The bead blasted and stone washed version with the blue accents. And you've got the blue one with the blue accents. And you have the full blackout. Well, not full blackout. The blackout with the brass screws and pivot. Super stinking cool. These are all available. Again, 10% off gets them down. Once you put them in your cart, they drop. And once you put the code in, they drop. And it gets them down to $90. Guys, I'm telling you, if you're one of these people always saying you don't ever buy anything over $100 and you're looking for a really premium feeling knife for $90, no brainer, in my opinion. But that's up to you. Just want to make sure I share it because Justin's a good buddy over there, and that's obviously my design as well. And then also 2 versions. Let's see. The red and the black Dust Devil are $40 with the code right now, okay? So put them in your cart, use the code, and you can get these Kubi Dust Devils for $40 right now. $40. Insane in the membrane. I put this one back on my waist. We'll go through pocket checks in just a second. And then the Ultim and the blue micarta version, I think, are just over 50, like 52 with the code right now. So all 4 versions should be available at White Mountain Knives, and then use that code and it will help you out. So very, very cool indeed. Thanks to White Mountain Knives for doing a sale on these. Love the idea of getting these into more and more people's hands. I just think that's legitimately what we're trying to do here. More than making money or anything else, it's all about getting my designs out there for people to use and enjoy. So that's the what is new this week. I'm all confused. There you go, Justin. Yeah, we're trying something new. There's only 25 people in here, so it might actually be hurting things because we usually have like about 40 on a Friday, so it might actually be bad. Hey, I am none. What's up? I am no one. Sorry. Very cool. Yeah, they're great deals for sure. All right. Pocket checks. You guys start letting me know what you got in the pockets, and we will read that for sure. And go from there. Let's see what you guys got. Well, I did it, KC. I reviewed the Excalibur as if I was MC reviewing his own knife. You did? I'll have to check it out, dude. That's funny. That's funny. Sage 6 in S90V for Chuck It. Nice, Chuck. Very cool. Blue Microjet for Goondocks. Very cool. I'm glad I waited because I was like, what is our micro? So Blue Microjet. Very cool for Goondocks. Nice. James Hunsberger Custom Trapper and Lancelot Leather. Clip Slip for our friend Keith the Knife Freak. Robin's got a Strix. Nice. Carrying sandwiches right now, says Neil. Hey, dude. Good to see you, Neil. Thanks for being a member for sure. And thanks for carrying sandwiches. Baron Son Slip Joint, Case Sawbuster Jr., Aries EDC Micro. For our friend Jim Miller. Good to see you, sir. Thanks for being a channel member and a moderator. Tim B saying hello to our friend Big Red. Kevin's at work with the Downdraft, best work knife ever, and the Zephyr. Very cool, Kevin. You got the Tempest stuff covered today. Gotta love it. By the way, before I forget, Monday night, well, two things. Number one, my equal end jack, Gateway equal end Jack Wolf slip joint should be here today. And we are having been on the stream Monday night, and then the drop will happen on Friday, next Friday. So definitely be looking forward to that. Steve's got the Winter Blade Factor and a Dust Devil. That's funny, Chris. Steve, I've got my Winter Blade Factor 8, which is the bigger version, and I've got a Dust Devil today. So very nice, sir. We're copying, we're twinning, except I got one more knife with it. Very cool, Steve. Thanks for being a member. Sonny Robinson has a blue CJRB Acacia and a Vastid Nightshade. Very cool, sir. Thanks for being a member. A Dead Man Elixir. That sounds ominous. Tech Knives Slugger OTF. That's a big one. And the Red Bone Equal End. Nice, dude. Is it equal end jack or is it just equal end? Is it not a jack? I'm so confused. Our company's Space Bar Pry and a Leatherman PC for our friend Uncle Cal. Good to see you, sir. So since I showed two parts of my carry, I'll show the third one. Spear point. Gotcha. This is the legit 50th anniversary Kershaw live wire. I got to put this together in their factory. I did not make it. I assembled it. So I got to be careful using the wrong word there. I almost said I made it. I did not make it. Mac 2 in purple. Swerve. Hail Mary Fixie. Nipex Cobra Pliers. Lynch Northwest Pry. Forest. Angry Tree Hank. Perp Swirl Dice. Nice. B Shady. Good stuff. Just ordered a Dust Devil at that price. Hard to pass. There you go, Kevin. You know what, Kevin? If you keep that red Devil's Finger, the red devil, I don't know what color you got of the Dust Devil, but the red Dust Devil and the red Devil's Finger go well together. But I don't know what color you got. So why am I saying that? I have no idea. All right. Anybody else got a pocket check to share? Let me know. Yeah, the $40 Dust Devil is like, I mean, to me, you're picking up an easy EDC knife that you can carry super easily and use and for everything and anything. You can use it in the kitchen. You can use it at your lunch to cut, if you have a steak or something at your lunch, or you can use it for anything. It's a great knife. So to me, it's a no-brainer. I carry one a lot. So I like that very much. But again, it's my design, so you would expect that I would like my own design. If I didn't, that would be bad. All right, that's fine. Yeah, the burlap is like my favorite, Kevin. It's got a really nice texture to it. Let's see. Really, come on, focus. It ain't gonna focus, is it? There we go. It's really nice texture. And yeah, feels great and looks great. I think it's really good. You did not make a wrong choice. You did not make a wrong choice. That is fine. All right, so there are 32 people in here, and that is really, really cool. Now, what was I going to say? So I do have at least one other knife that came. Oh no, I got 2 more, 3 more, 4 more. I got more knives that came in this week. Is what I'm trying to say. All right, this one is the Tour Knives. I'm forgetting the name of it. Give me a second. I got to get the box and read the name. Draper. It is the Tour Knives Draper. It is their first axis lock. It is made in the U.S. Kind of a wacky looking clip point. Kind of has a look like maybe like a CRK or a Strider or something like that. Flat scales. You can see that's oil. So no, I was going to say I've already scratched it up, but there's one scratch right there. It looks like because their coating is different than some that others use. Thanks for that Devil's Finger Finch. Carried it a couple times already. Nice, dude. Glad you won it. Again, the action was real stiff on this one to begin with, but it's getting better. Still, just, again, you know me and crossbar locks. We don't always get along, and that is still the case on this crossbar lock or any good thumb ramp. Great looking knife. It is a little thicker, as you would expect from Tour. Kind of a what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of a more tactical kind of option, if you will. But yeah, really cool. You are about 15 seconds faster on my phone than my TV. Interesting. Oh, you're good, NASA. Welcome in, dude. Yeah, so let's talk about that real quick. As a matter of fact, let's do a poll just for the fun of it. Well, and I don't know if the poll will show up on both or only on the horizontal, but we shall see. Do you okay, hold on. Let's ask this a different way. Uh-oh, what just happened? Hang on, guys. Wow, that was weird. Okay. My screen just switched. All right, I'm going to ask this a different way than I was originally going to ask it. All right, so there's a difference between do you like crossbar locks and do you want people to keep making more? Do you want more crossbar locks? So that's what I'm asking. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know, vertical folks, if you can see the poll or not. But I'm just curious because here's the thing, and this happens every time. They came out with plunge locks or button locks, and there were a few, and then suddenly everyone was making 100 button locks because that's what people were buying, okay? And then when the crossbar lock came out of axis lock, if you will, came out of protection, everybody made a few crossbar locks, and then they realized everyone was buying them. And so now everyone is making a crossbar lock. Every company is making them. Some companies are like Geo is only making crossbar locks. People are buying them or they wouldn't continue to make them. So I gotcha. So vertical doesn't get the poll. Oh well. I want my poll and I want it now. But I'm just curious what you guys think. I know people are buying them or they wouldn't continue to make them. But they're just not, to me, they're not as satisfying as a liner lock or a frame lock, or a top liner lock, or those things that have an actual ball and hole detent. Now, I agree. Somebody corrected me that crossbar locks do have a detent. And it really depends on who's making them and how well they make that mechanical connection, whether it's a good detent or not. In this case, it's a little soft. It is, you can see, yeah, I can make it come out pretty easily. And that means I don't have enough resistance. Okay, that's really what I mean. And some people just don't like a Mega Springs, like I am no one. And I hear that. Be shady. I might have to pick up that Chavez Street X lock. Still not my favorite deployment. Got you. So right now the poll is heavily no. That's interesting. What about the ram lock? I'm talking about any crossbar locks. A ram lock, a Dura lock, a axis lock, a river lock, whatever people want to call them, they're all crossbar locks. To me, and again, I know some people are going to disagree with this. I also believe, unless you want to correct me, that a shark lock, a Snex lock, any of those kind of things, those are also bar locks. Okay, they just what's the one on the CGRB on the Bolt and the Simoon? They're all crossbar locks. They just happen to have a top actuator to the crossbar. It's the same thing. So I'm just curious what you guys think. There you go, Anasso. I'm bounding. There you go, Jim. Well, there are 8 people in the vertical, so I guess it's worth it. No, because anything that relies on a spring will eventually break. Gotcha, Nick Martino. Understand. No, I agree. The springs can be different. Now I will say, uh, like the Benchmade anthem, it's got a different feel to it. So yeah, I can see where you're coming from. I'm a hard no. I gotcha. I just like the split stream because it separates the chat. Okay, Robin, this is just a trial to see. Thank you for your feedback. We'll see what the mods and I decide going forward. I just wanted to try it. Shoot, they give a new feature. It's worth at least giving it an effort and trying. It's just like this chat on the screen thing. I try that every once in a while, and then people are like, I don't really like that. I mean, I could even make it bigger. I can make it wider. I mean, I can do all kinds of stuff to it. I can make the font bigger so you can really read them. But everybody has told me they don't like this. So I end up taking it off the screen. Now, if I did this, though, that means you would probably be able to see the chat from both the vertical and the horizontal. So I don't know. We'll keep it up for a few minutes. Yeah, that would be awful, an asshole. I can't do that again. That was awful. That was pretty awful. I could not read it. No springs, 100%. Yep. All right, we're gonna close the poll. Let's see what we get here. Well, I'll give it a couple more minutes. What the heck? But good to see everybody. This is fun one way or the other. It's worth trying it. Well, Tim's already given his vote. Gotcha, Tim. I'm just trying to, I like the idea of trying to get the stream out to more people. And that's the reason I'm trying to do it. I might try it on a Monday night. I might try it on a Monday night, maybe even this coming Monday night, just to see what we think and then go from there. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm not going to make my mind up just yet. I like the frame liner locks, preferably Protect. Does Protect make a frame liner button lock? Do they make one, Nick? I thought all theirs were just plunge locks. Am I crazy? There you go. There you go. Tim B. I mean, Tim S. Oh, Father, whatever your name is. I should have put a I don't care on there. All right, there is your poll results. 70% say no, 30% say yes, 23 votes. I got it. Interesting. But they keep making them. So somebody's buying them. I don't know who it is, but it's funny to see. I'm like frame locks, liner locks, and button locks. I got you, Nick. Gotcha. Best Tech Pry Bar Contest? No. Hello, ILL Knives. Good to see you. No, I'm not a pry bar guy, so I do think some of our people in our community have entered that. I'm just not a pry bar person, so if I designed a pry bar, that might be a little weird. I buy them. Nice. Again, that's good. If you like them, then I'm glad they're there for you. I guess what I'm saying, JB, is there's a ton of them. It's like overwhelming for those of us that like other things. It's a lot. It's a lot, but that's good. That's good. If you like them, then get them, my friend. There is your Daleka salute for sure. Thank you very much for the Daleka salute. I appreciate that. For the Daleka salute, for the super chat. Influence of Benchmade for lingering scale sales of crossbar locks. Influence of Benchmade. Okay, I don't understand. Are you interesting? So you're saying Benchmade people are the one that are going buying other brands, I think is what you're trying to say. Thanks, Nick Martino. Yeah, I almost forgot to mention that. So thanks, Nick. This is the KB Zephyr. These are available at White Mountain Knives right now, and you can use my code KnivesFast for 10% off. So that brings these down quite a bit. They're already a little bit lower priced and free shipping, and then you get to bring them down even more with the code. So go check that out. Yeah, I just find them overwhelming. I don't mind crossbar locks. I just don't like, as a reviewer, everything we're seeing is a crossbar lock. It just gets overwhelming to me. I love that people love them. They don't stay there. There are maybe 3 in my collection, and they're good ones. They're really good, but some are good and some aren't, and they're just not my preference. But I'm glad they're out there for people like JB that like them. That I got no problem with them being there. I just prefer something else. They make a wonderful noise. Very cool. All right, something else that I haven't gotten to talk to you guys about yet. Let's show a couple of things. 3 things here. My videos are coming up this weekend for all of these things. So the Olight sale is going on now. You can go to the link in my description and help the channel if you're going to buy something on Olight. You can't use my code on anything that's on sale, but if it's not on sale, you can use the code. The one thing they sent me this time was the Arc Pro. And this is actually, you know what, in my video, I said it was black because it looked black under this lighting over here. It does. That's weird. But over here, it looks green. Okay, fine. So I think it's actually silver and green. So ignore my video in that regard, I guess. Super weird. But this is the Arc Pro. The biggest difference is you have a UV, a spot, and a flood on the dial. And then on the side, you actually have a USB-C port. And on the bottom, you have a magnetic charging port. And then on the other side, your laser is a button. Okay. And these are on sale during the sale for like $97 or something like that. You have a flood and a spot and the UV light. So really, really cool indeed. Check these out on the sale, and they have other stuff on sale, and you can spin and win. So go over there, use my link in the description, go over and use my link and spin and win. Let's see. Yeah, Illuminati, I'll answer that in a moment. Hi, everybody lurking and eating lunch. I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Nice, Mr. Kinman. Good to see you, sir. So, Illuminati is asking where the tornadoes are. I would love to answer this. They are still in assembly. So they told me they were completed with production about a week and a half ago. But my understanding is there's something in China going on right now called the National Games. And so a lot of people are getting off of work because of the National Games. So they sent me some pictures overnight of the assembly process, and it looks like most of them are done. They said it should be done within a week. They're going to assemble them and then put the logos on like such. They have to laser mark the logos there and the 154 cm up here instead of D2. And then they will head this way. So I told them, please take your time and make sure you're sending me knives that are perfect. QC them, take your time. I don't want them to feel like I'm like on their throats. I want them to understand, take your time, get them right, send them to me when they're ready. And that's what we're trying to do. So very, very cool. Now, I want to share with you guys a couple of flashlights that I find to be incredible deals. Okay. And I like premium stuff. I like fancy stuff. I like all of it. Matter of fact, my collection, as far as knives, is leaning towards premium heavy right now. It's because it's what I truly enjoy, and that kind of stuff. But I think it's important to point out when there are deals for those of you that's budget might be different or whatever. So I'm going to start with this guy, which just looks like a glowing ember right now. This is the Workos. Let me get it a little brighter. There we go. TS01. This is TS CL01. What's cool about this one is you can use the one light to have a really warm light, so yellow, or you can turn this and you can have a very cool light, so white. I turned it the wrong way. White, okay? So you can do that. It goes from 3,000 Kelvin to 6,000 Kelvin, which I think is really stinking cool. It also has colors and everything else, and these are $25. They have a magnetic base, and also to screw it into a flashlight. Great little camping light. It does look like a bug zapper. It does indeed, but this is, and you can see it gets super bright. Now, how long does it last? People keep asking me. I don't know. I haven't had it long enough yet. Let's see. Where's my battery? So it's still on 3 bars, and I've used this a lot. So very, very cool. Yeah, the mini Voodoo does look really cool. Kelvin is a measurement of plenipotent. It's like Celsius or Fahrenheit. Kelvin is a color temperature. I'm sure you didn't really want the answer. You were joking, but anyway, I gave it to you anyway. And then the second one is the TS28, which is just basically your outdoors light, in my opinion. This is a great spot light, has a ton of power, very cool. And again, these are like 32, I think, or maybe 35. I can't remember. Anyway, very inexpensive for what you're getting. A very nice light, lots of throw, lots of power, and very inexpensive. So I like to point that stuff out. I don't really have a specific link or code for Workos, but I like to share the stuff anyway. So there you go. Well, I mean, I actually could give you a link from Amazon, but I don't have it ready. So it doesn't matter. If you like it, go get one. 12 people in the vertical, so that's interesting. 40 overall, so that's really, yeah, I dig the lantern very, very much. I used to work with Kelvin. You guys, so witty. I love witty. What do you guys think of the chat on the screen? I don't know. Does that help anything at all, or does that make it worse? I don't know. Let me know. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just trying to help out. I'm carrying the cornerstone again. So I did want to mention something. Dan brings up the Numb Knives cornerstone. People keep acting like the cornerstone is a gimmicky lock. Sure, maybe. But what I like about the cornerstone is it's probably the most secure, insecure lock on the planet. So what I mean by that is, things like we always hear the triad lock, like such on a cold steel is the strongest lock out there. Okay. So if you think about it, we're all okay with liner locks, frame locks, and even bar locks, which are just held by a small piece of metal, okay, holding them in place. What I like about the Numb Cornerstone is you have 2 pinchers that are both your detents and your locks. And so you actually end up, if you were to look at the blade tang from this perspective, you end up with 2 pieces of metal, one from each side, keeping that knife from closing on you. To me, gimmick or not gimmick, it's one of the most secure locks out there of all of the more insecure locks, if you will. But it is, to me, it is really, really good. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I can take it down, Nick. I just was seeing what everybody thought. But if it gets in the way, it definitely doesn't need to be there. Now, how the heck do I turn it off? Okay. I think I did. Yep, I did. I'm good with it. Chat on the screen looks like Twitch. There you go. Yeah, plus the design is really good and feels great. And you can kind of, to be frank and honest, you can kind of credit that to Lefty and Colin helping him out, tweak the design. And I think it's got a Devo touch on it for sure. For sure. So I just wanted to clear that up because a lot of people keep commenting on my video, oh, I don't want some gimmicky lock. And I'm like, okay. I did want to, oh boy. Here's the part. Oh, I forgot to show a new knife. So we'll get that in a moment. 2 new knives. I almost forgot to show them. So we're going to do that in a second. I did want to say something, and I'm going to take it from a very positive point of view. So here's my positive point of view. 97% of the comments on my videos are super kind and super positive. And that's you guys. That's you folks. Hey, Jaden, what's up? Hey, Ray Sachs. So it is really good to see the positive comments, but every once in a while you get somebody in the chat that just wants to pick a fight on everything. I got you, Jim. Good to know. It's somebody that just wants to pick at everything. And you guys know, because I'm the guy that comments on every comment, I feel like I have to answer these folks. And so, there's been a gentleman recently that's been just negative on every video I put up, to the point of kind of attacking the company that put the knife out. And yes, this comment does have something to do. I'm not going to say that. But yes, but when we freak show, yes, but when you're in the comments and you make a negative comment, and then I say, hey, you're welcome to your opinion, and then you're like, it's not an opinion, I'm right and you're wrong, then that becomes a problem. So I don't ever hide people from this channel. I think I've hidden a total of maybe 5 people over the course of the 10 years of this channel. And I'll tell you right now, if you're going to come in my comments and just be persistently negative and attack me and others, bye-bye. So please understand that. If you decide to be the constant troll, if you comment something negative and then you let it go, that's fine. If you comment something negative and you decide to double, triple, and quadruple down and be personal about it, bye-bye. It's just the way it is. Yeah, I need to do that, JB. I've done that some, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't for me. I usually say thank you for watching and boosting boosting this in the algorithm or something like that. So I need to probably just do that more. But this guy just kind of got really out of hand with it. I get it, Kathleen. This guy was he would not stop. He would not stop. I get it, Freak Show. We love you because you're special. Yeah. So this is the new NAFS Lander 5. I was on the Kickstarter for this. It came in recently. Very interesting little knife. It is not super fidgety or flicky. Tim B says he can flick it. I cannot. I can't get off of the bar enough. I almost did there. And it's really sharp on the hole. Yeah, I can't. I can. It's just not that kind of knife for me. It's more of a roller. And it is a steel frame lock. A really cool little knife. I'll probably just, I'll see if Scarlett wants it. And if she doesn't, I'll probably just give it away. It's not for me, but I will definitely do a review on it. You can get a 4-finger grip on it. And it's very much like kind of the Spyderco Dragonfly 2 in that regard. It's about that size. Very cool. Probably do that comparison in the review. Now, if you want to talk about really tiny, we'll move on to the next one, the Lander 6. And the Lander 6 is ridiculous. It is a little keychain folding knife. It is a lockback. Can you see? Oops, wrong way. There's the lockback. And yeah, really interesting little guy. Yes, I was cutting with it. That's why it's got funk on the blade. Man, it really does. I have cut quite a bit with it. I did a video showing me cutting with it. So yeah, cool little keychain knife. If you can get one of these, check it out. I mean, they're really kind of interesting. Very thin, very slicey, great for opening a package, put it on your keychain, that kind of thing. So, is it flimsy? I mean, it's gonna flex because it's very thin. I mean, we're talking the handle is going to be 0.29 and the stock is 0.06, okay? 0.06. So it's going to bend a little bit, but I wouldn't call it flimsy. It feels like it would hold up. I mean, you're not going to be able to baton with it or something like that. But yeah, it's very interesting indeed. Yeah, that's a good idea, Nick. It'd be a great wrapping paper knife. Matter of fact, I'm going to suggest that to Scarlett and Trevor when they start wrapping presents, because those are our present wrappers right there. Those are our present wrappers. What is going on? My phone is going berserk. I mean, my watch. All right. I don't like you anymore, Freak Show. 46 people in here and 19 of them are in the vertical, guys. That is cool. See, we're bringing more people in. That's what I was hoping for. So we'll see. I don't know. I may try it on Monday night and just see what I think. And my moderators don't seem to like it. So at the end of the day, I'll probably listen to them. But I think I need to give it a fair trial before I just decide. But I get what you guys are saying about being separated. That makes sense. But my goal was to bring in people that maybe weren't normally in here. And I'm looking in the vertical, and it's interesting to see who's in there. It is some of the regulars and some new people as well. So I don't know. I'd like to think about it. Yep, there's two lives at one time. That is correct. I've thought about doing the Facebook group live at the same time too, and then there'd be 3 destinations at the same time, and it will aggregate them all in to the one chat for me, but apparently for you guys it's separate. So that is a little weird. I wish it wasn't that way. So I don't know. Yeah, I get it. I get it. His knives are a little boring, Nick. I mean, this feels like something a lot of people are going to want. I agree. For you and me that have a collection, this feels very boring, and it feels like something that a lot of us wouldn't keep, okay? Because we've experienced nicer knives. But for the guy that just has one knife and carries it every day, the same knife, and he wants something small and easy and non-threatening and boring, that's what they want. And so that's going to appeal actually to more people than something like this. I mean, to you and I, this is more, appealing, and to that person, the other one would be. So I don't know, man. I'm glad there's options for people, but it's very interesting. Yeah, kind of an asso. That's exactly what he was saying. One chat for the trolls. That sounds good. Yeah, the mods in the vertical will have more fun. That is correct. That is correct. Yeah, what would be really cool is if, I wonder, can I do that? Let me see something real quick. I wonder if I did a second camera, if I could have a different angle on the two. That would be really cool. So if I could do a different angle, like, how when there's the national championship football game, there's one feed that's got this angle and one feed that's got that angle. That would be cool. I don't know if I could do that. I don't have a second camera right now, so I'd have to figure it out. Nope, doesn't look like it. Looks like I got one camera. That's stupid. I could join. I know what I could do. I have an idea. I don't know. But it is different. I agree. Something to think about. It's boring. Right now there's nobody in there. Boring knives keep the lights on. Exactly. If you go, okay, let's have that conversation. Chuck just made something really important. Chuck, what do you see if you go in Bass Pro Shop? What do you see if you go in Sportsman's Warehouse? What do you see? Boring knives. CRKT, some Kershaw, some Walmart now has some Civivi, but they're all the boring looking knives. There's nothing flashy or new or different in there. And I get it. It's an interesting concept. It's just not what I'm Uh, got you, Anasso. Thank you, dude. I appreciate the feedback. See you, B Shady. Have a good one, man. I just think it's interesting because he sells. I mean, guys. Okay, so here's the thing. He said, what did he say? Somebody remind me. I think he said there were over 2,000 people on the Kickstarter for this. And then he has some for sale on his website, some for sale on his on Blade HQ and Knife Center and you name it. So how can you argue? Because the guy probably ordered 3,000 plus of these. I can't argue with that. For a guy selling, when I drop a run, I'm going anywhere between 300 and 600 knives. He's able to do something like this that I'm unwilling to do. I will never make a knife in HCR. I won't. It hurts my feelings. I will not make a knife in HCR. I won't. I might make a knife in D2. I've thought about that. I might make a coated knife in D2 and try to sell 1,000 of them or something. I might do that. But it is just interesting to me. Think about for his business, that's the model, man. He's selling a ton of knives. I'll do that in NASA. Why not? He built up that brand integrity in order to make this move. Yeah, I get it. The only complaint I had, yeah, no, I agree. Freak Show. I don't. It doesn't have to be coded, but D2 is a good steal. It gets a bad rap, and that's fine. But I will not be doing HCR. I can tell you that. But the only thing I didn't care for is that he did the Kickstarter and held people's money for 6+ months, and then immediately dropped them for everybody else to buy. That's it. I wouldn't do it that way. Again, he can do whatever he wants. It's not my business. It's his. He can do what he wants. Again, an ASO, it's a little bit better, but the edge retention is not for me. You got to get up. D2 is about the lowest thing I would do. Yeah, I don't think I would do 8CR, 9CR, 10CR. I just wouldn't. And again, that probably makes me a stuffed shirt and a boring person and a opinionated jerk and whatever else, but it is what it is. Yeah, he just doesn't like the properties. I love 154, Robin. 90% of Tempest knives are 154. I think 154 is the best balance. That's why I use it so much. It's a good balance between kind of that mid-range budget, a little above what I would call budget, and a premium steel. And it's an American-made steel. At least it was. So very, very interesting indeed. 20 CR is great. Yes, no, you are, Freak Show. You're opinionated enough for the whole chat. Thank you, Nick. Can't wait for these to come out. I'm still hoping by the end of the year, but I'm starting to lose faith. But we'll see. We'll see. I like sharpening 154. Pretty fly. I do. I've had no issues with it. Interesting. All right. Well, I am going to wrap this up because I got stuff to do, places to be, people to see, all that good stuff. Hey, Gareth, good to see you, man. Shouldn't you be in the bed? I don't know exactly what time it is, but yeah. Nice, Nick. Cool. A lot of people love that clip point, so that ought to be fun. I hope they sell really well and the dealers have a good experience and everything. How has Kubi done with OS 8 on their budget knives? I think they're still selling fine. Is that what they've got on them right now? I thought they went to 14C. I don't know. It'd be interesting to know. All right, guys, I do need to wrap up. Again, feel free to shoot me some stuff on Instagram of your feedback on the double stream. It sounds like most of you don't like it, so I'll definitely take that into consideration, but I might at least try it one more time. We'll see. I have several OS 10 knives. Yeah, the OS 10 I know is doing well for them, but I didn't know they were doing OS 8 anymore. I know they did for a while. All right, guys, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell to all. I appreciate you guys. And thank you for watching the Knives Fast channel. Have a great Friday. Praying for those that are out there that, I know need prayers, and family members and all that stuff. Hope everything goes better over the weekend, and I hope everybody has a great weekend. Appreciate you. Don't forget to join us Monday night. I almost forgot. Wait, hold on. We're not leaving yet. Hold on. I got a couple things. Number one, don't forget Monday night KF Live with Ben Belkin. Don't forget this weekend, all the streams go to knifetubeschedule.com. Don't forget Big Red tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Pacific, 1 a.m. Eastern. Check that out for SKL. And then I want to thank Nick Travellini for his $10 super chat to Bug O'Father. And I want to thank Big Red for his $5 super chat to say he buys access locks or bar locks. So there you go. Thank you, guys. There's your Dalika salute. Appreciate you. Almost forgot to thank you. And thanks to everybody. Thanks to you guys that are just here and chatting and liking and commenting. And thanks to those who are Patreon members and YouTube Pit Crew supporters. Thanks to all of you folks for your incredible support. And look at that. Right off the bat, we're going to add one more name to that. Gareth, 15 months of being a member. Thank you, Gareth, for your support for 15 months. That means a lot to me. I know you guys, some of you probably don't know if I'm genuine in what I say, but I very much am. I'm very pleased and happy to have so many people that support what I do. It does mean a lot. So thank you guys for your incredible support, and thanks for watching the Knives Fast channel. See ya. Bye-bye.